So next year I try out for the Dolphins. That's what Dan Marino showed.
Hey y'all, it's Jacob Hardie here with Untold Stories with Jacob Hardie and Mekhi Mews. First off, we want to thank the Mark for allowing us to film our videos here, and we want to shout out TPL. Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. So Mekhi, yesterday, big ranked game, home game, us versus Kentucky. How do you feel the energy was in the atmosphere? One, it being a night game again, and then two, us being the #1 school, and then Kentucky coming in as 20, I believe.
Yeah, no, it was unreal. Like I remember UT Martin. I feel like the fans were unreal, it being a night game, but Kentucky was different. I feel like also because of all the hype around the game, I feel like a lot of people like had doubt on us because the Auburn game, how we performed versus Auburn. People were like, "Oh, Kentucky might win." So I feel like our fans really brought it because, I mean, that's just how they are. Like they're gonna bring it every game regardless, whether it's night, 12 game, like whatever the game is, our fans gonna bring it. But it was electric, especially like when they turn off the lights in fourth quarter. That's my favorite part.
It was definitely fun seeing because I mean Carson, boy, I mean Carson balled.
All y'all Carson doubters.
Fuel to the fire. Fuel to the fire.
Y'all quiet now.
But CB balled out. I mean, can't even forget, Carson was throwing dots, but Marcus felt like he wasn't catching anything thrown his way.
Oh yeah, Marcus was going crazy.
And then Rara had that crazy catch.
Yeah, I didn't even know he was in, bro. He was like, I wasn't in. They replayed it, he was in. I was like, oh my God.
I'm about to say the 1 foot, I was like,
jeez. He rose up.
And like, in Kentucky's defense, shout out to them. I mean, they're good. Like, so I don't want everybody to think that they're shabby or anything like that. I mean, them dudes are definitely a top defense, not only in the SEC but the country as a whole. We just had a good day. We played our game like we've been saying. If we go out and play our best, we feel like we're one of the best teams in the country. We can go compete. But like, it felt like anything Carson was doing was just on point.
Yeah, like everyone, like the ball was being Brock, Rose me. We ran the ball good.
We ran the ball. Kendall coming back. Shout out to.
Glad having Kendall back. We definitely needed him.
Yeah, we needed Kendall back. Just as a leader and just, he's such a positive guy and such a cool guy. It's good to like have his energy back around and during the games and stuff.
So how you feel like first time going out?
Right.
90K people in the stands. How's that feeling? How's the rush? Like, the fans don't get to feel that rush like being on the field. Like how does it feel the first time? Right.
So my first time was last year. My first game dressing was, I want to say, Kent State last year we played. But, no disrespect. Kent State played a great game. They played us really close last year. But, fans didn't really come out for that game. So my first, big game dressing was last year versus Tennessee.
Yeah.
And I remember I walked out of that stadium and I was like, whoa. I was like, this is nothing like I've ever seen. I was like, this is what, you see and dream of on TV.
Yeah. My first game, where I got that shock factor, it was, UAB freshman year.
Right.
So 2 years ago, before this, when we played UAB, it was 93,000. I'm doing warm-ups. I'm like, it's pat and go. I'm scared. I'm like, don't drop the ball. Don't drop the ball. Don't drop the ball. I'm like, dang, I'm about to drop the ball for 93,000 people. They go,
don't put them in the
They don't even know who I am at this point. They don't even care. But I'm just so in my head, just thinking, because high school. I don't know for you, but my high school, we probably had 200-300 fans, mainly parents.
We had a good. I mean, we weren't touching this clearly, but I mean, we've had about 1,000. We're an average, a decent sized high school stadium, and we used to pack for big games. We would always pack it up. Home games were probably filled up. Yeah. But like you just said, Tennessee, I knew I wasn't playing.
Yeah.
Right, but I'm nervous. I'm going out in the field and I'm doing warm ups, and I'm like, bruh, what if I do bad? And I'm like,
what if I do bad stretching?
What if I do bad stretching? I take off my helmet the wrong way. They're gonna be like, oh yeah, he's not ready. That's what I'm saying. That stuff nerve wracking.
They gonna look at my number, 87. He not ready, bro. No.
Who's 45?
Chill. Rah. Crazy catch. You think that's catch of the year?
This year, it's got to be up there. Brock had the 2 one-handers last week.
Yeah. Dang. Those are crazy.
Brock had the 2 one-handers last week. Honestly, even Rose, it wasn't as crazy as Rah-Rah's, but even Rose on the where they jumped off sides and we had the free play. Rose like coming back, diving backwards.
Yeah,
that was a smooth catch.
That was a good catch too.
So I mean, it's definitely top 3. It's definitely probably up there competing with Brock's. Yeah. But I mean, Rara. I mean, we know anything back shoulder, he's coming down. You can't stop that boy. He jump ball, he coming back down.
He got some crazy ball skills. He has some of the best ball skills I've ever seen.
No doubt.
Around the country, man, we can't just talk about ourselves. We're gonna talk about some other schools around the country. Right. Oklahoma versus Texas.
Boy, I watched that game. It was nuts. Like from the jump.
Yeah.
Oklahoma came out, scored first drive, and it was just like they're going back and forth, back and forth. You know, I'm watching AD on the field.
Watching AD, yeah.
Shout out number 7, Keelan Robinson. He went to St. John's back home. Yeah. But for Texas, by the way. And then Jalil Farouk, receiver number 3, went to Wise High School back home. So shout out to them. But so I'm watching because, you know, I got boys on the field.
Yeah.
But, like, that game was back and forth. And then I'm not going to lie. Even though the score, it wasn't high, but, you know, the offenses were doing their thing.
Yeah.
But Oklahoma's defense just kept making plays when it mattered.
Yeah, they made plays when it mattered. I feel like I didn't realize how big that. Like I knew it was a big rivalry, but when I seen them playing, like it was a physical game.
Oh no, that's
like you would think it's an SEC game.
It's shoot, it's about to be. It's about to be.
That's gonna be crazy, especially in the SEC.
Don't we travel to Texas next year?
Yeah, and Bama and Tuscaloosa.
Damn. That's a crazy away schedule.
That's a crazy away schedule.
Y'all can't say we play cake teams no more. Can't say that.
Can't say that at all.
So, like, what do you feel about neutral site games? Like, you know, some people like them because they like the whole, like, split down the middle thing.
Yep.
You know, you go to Georgia, Florida, when we play in Jacksonville, it's like half red, half blue and orange. How do you feel about that? Because, I'll wait to give you my answer and my opinion, but how do you feel about neutral site games?
Honestly, I haven't played a neutral site game. Like, last year, I didn't travel to it, so. But I would imagine it would just be like, it wouldn't be like an away game, because like Auburn, I would say like the fans are like, we're getting booed.
Right.
So like we probably won't get booed as much because it's like half our fans too. So it's probably just like a weird atmosphere. It's probably just like dead. Like I don't know.
I feel like it's louder. Or like you said, I've never been a part of one.
I don't know.
I feel like it would be louder because like. This is a really random analogy, and I don't know why I just can't even. You ever been to, like, an amusement park?
Don't say nothing dumb.
It's not dumb. You ever seen, like, the one ride? It's like the boat, and, like, it sways back and forth? Yeah. Were you a kid, like, one side would try to scream louder when they were up, and then the next side would try to do it?
Oh, that's what you're saying? Like, you feel like...
That's what I feel like it would... See, the analogy made sense. The analogy made sense. That's what I feel like it would be like, you know, like Georgia, Florida. Georgia fans are like... Whatever goes on the field, we gonna be louder than them, and then Florida thinking the same thing. So I feel like it'd be louder. But personally, I feel like I get the tradition of having, like, you know, the Red River rivalry with Texas and Oklahoma. That's why it's history to have it neutral site. And then us in Florida, it's history to have it neutral site. But I feel like, you know how crazy that game would be at Sanford, or us going to the swamp and going back and forth every year. Like that would be nuts.
Yeah, I think I would like to do that. Like.
I at least want to see it. Yeah. Just one time. I just want to see it. I know that game would be nuts.
That would be insane. So we're going to rank these rivalries.
Okay.
We're going to do 1 through 4.
Okay.
1 being the best, 4 the worst.
Okay.
We're not saying it's the worst, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, you know, history-wise. Yeah, I get you.
UGA versus Florida, Auburn versus Alabama, Ohio State versus Michigan, and Texas versus Oklahoma. Those are some good rivalries, bro. Can we do
That's
1A?
hard.
Can we do 1A, 1B?
Nah. You gotta be cutthroat with it. I don't like all that rank, and there ain't no participation.
All right, UGA versus Florida. That's 1.
I'm not gonna lie. We might be 3 or 4.
What?
If you want to be real, like Georgia, I love you. Georgia, I love y'all no matter what. But like, if we're being real, think of like, you got the kick 6. Alabama, Auburn.
Yeah.
You got Cam Newton versus when they had Mark Ingram. Like don't get me wrong, Alabama or Georgia, Florida had some games, but like Michigan, Ohio State, that's like.
Yeah. Nah, Michigan, Ohio State's up there for sure. I may be being a little bit biased.
We're biased, but like we might be 3 or 4. I think.
Go from 4. Go 4 to 1. Go worse and then.
They're gonna kill me. I didn't grow up in the South, so don't hate me. So remember, my bias is because I didn't grow up in the South,
Are you
so I
about to
might
put
not
us
know.
last?
We might be 4.
Are you serious?
Georgia, Florida might be 4. And y'all are gonna hate me, but I'm just giving my honest opinion. Georgia, Florida might be 4. I might go Ohio State, Michigan, and what's it called? Oklahoma, Texas are really going back and forth at 3 right now. I think you got to go Oklahoma, Texas at 3. Ohio State, Michigan. Actually, scratch that. Bama, Auburn at 2. Ohio State, Michigan at 1.
Nah, I got Auburn, Alabama 1.
Really?
Same state, bro.
I forgot about
Like,
that. It is same state.
Cause like us and Georgia Tech, like we got rivalry too, but it's just
Yeah.
it's not the same. Like Auburn versus Alabama
Yeah,
every year.
yeah, 'cause
every year you don't know who's gonna win. Like
This is major throwback. You also watched 30 for 30s when you were a kid?
a little bit, but
I remember the
probably
one War Eagle, Roll Tide or something like that, and like the one crazy dude like poisoned the tree.
See,
Like
that's
that's how
what I'm-
crazy.
that's
Yeah, you're
what
right.
I'm saying,
Okay,
like-
I'll take that back. Switch Bama and Ohio State. Switch those ones. I'll take that. Yeah.
I got-
They
I
poisoning
got-
trees for a football game.
I got Auburn versus Alabama 1.
See.
UGA versus Florida 2.
You don't mean that.
Yeah, I do.
You don't mean
yeah, I
that.
do.
You don't
yeah, I
mean
do.
that.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. Ohio
They
State
want
versus-
authenticity on the show. You don't mean that.
Ohio State versus Michigan 3. And then Tennessee
Oklahoma,
versus
Texas 4.
Yeah.
Oklahoma, Texas at 4.
I gotta put it 4. But I don't watch college football. I'm just starting to watch college football since I've been in college, so
That's fair.
that,
I've always watched college
mine
football.
might be biased.
I've always watched college football. But you know what? I get it. I mean, we definitely got history before, Mark Rick and them rushing the field. I thought that was one of the hardest things ever. They rushed the field and started dancing in the end zone. But I just don't. Those are like some like that's deep rooted. Because if you think about it, we got 3 real rivals. We got us in Georgia Tech. We got the Deep South's oldest rivalry with Auburn.
Yep.
And then us in Florida.
I feel like every game.
So that's why.
I feel like every game's a rivalry.
That's a fair point. That's a fair point.
Hey, our coaches.
But,
every SEC game.
Oh yeah, every SEC game's a rivalry. But that's my reasoning to dropping us. Because when you think Alabama's rival, who you think? Auburn.
Auburn.
You think Ohio State's rival, who you think?
Michigan.
You think Texas, Oklahoma, one or the other. Us, we got 3 options of rivals.
Yeah. We just don't like people.
We just don't like nobody, and nobody like us like us. All right, we get into these fan questions.
Let me ask this fan question. Let me ask the first one, man. So, did you do punt return high school?
I did my freshman year. I only did kick return the last couple.
Why only freshman year? You got scared back there?
Got scared.
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't know why. They just took me off of it. I probably wasn't good. I probably wasn't good.
Punt?
No, but I
That's
was dumb. So for some reason on kickoff, catching the ball like this made so much sense to me.
But on punt,
On punt, I was always a kid
yeah,
go up and do that.
yeah, sometimes they come like a pass, honestly.
Yeah, because it feels easier. So they just took me off because they're kickoff, you drop it like that, all right.
Yeah.
But you do that on punt, that's a whole live fumble.
Yeah, I don't feel like it's scary. I feel like it's just a lot of pressure.
I think so.
Situation. I don't feel like it's scary. Once the ball is in the air, you'll say before the snap, you're all right. For me, I don't even know where they're gonna kick it. We'll have the game plan, and then they'll
do whatever.
They'll just go wherever. They'll just kick wherever. So
that's the whole point. Yeah.
So then, once the ball's in the air, it's just it's go time.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah, it's just go time at that point. So it's just more decision making early.
Right.
I just feel like if you make your decisions early, it's better.
So, like we said earlier, big win yesterday. Happy about it. What's one word you would use to describe the locker room after the win, without giving too much detail? Just one word to describe the locker room after a win like that. Last year it would probably be a Tennessee or. We actually didn't really celebrate like that after Ohio State, but TCU. Tennessee or TCU, and then this year Kentucky being a big win. What's one word you could use to describe a locker room after a win like that?
Electric.
Electric.
It's electric. I mean, just getting together with your brothers and, after a game like that, it's just a big game. You just want to celebrate with your brothers, people that you put blood, sweat, and tears with together and just enjoying the moment. You know what I mean?
My word would probably be, and this is going to sound a little cliche and corny, but like I mean it, probably like earned.
Yeah.
Because like, you know, we talk about Bloody Tuesdays all the time, and then I think Wednesday is the worst day in my personal opinion.
Yeah. Wednesday we got all special.
Yeah, Wednesday all special, and then you know we have the lift in the morning.
Yeah, Wednesdays.
So like,
well, I ain't gonna lie, every day hard.
Every day's hard, but like, you know, we
hard.
talk about Tuesday, and I'm like, I think Wednesday worse in my opinion. But
yeah.
Either way, you know, we go through Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Still got stuff to do on Friday.
Yeah.
Before the game, we're still doing stuff, you know, mental prep and all that type of stuff. So like, you know, when you finally go out on the field and everything just clicks, you're scoring, you're defending, you're making tackles, making big runs.
Yeah.
You know, coming back to that locker room, it just feels like, whoosh, like everything's just calm. Now you can just finally celebrate.
Yeah. I feel like sometimes, yeah, my bad, I cut you off. But I feel like sometimes like some people like let the pressure like get to them and like, but like you gotta think like when you were 6 and 7 years old, like it was
just a game,
just having fun.
Right.
So like sometimes it gets so serious and intense, but you just gotta like have fun with it.
You know what's funny? Shout out to Miles and Malachi. They're gonna have a show. Yeah. Me and Miles were talking about that. I think I took football, and I don't want to say seriously like I don't focus. I want to say like almost too serious to where like I put too much stress into it more in high school than I do here.
Really?
Like when I'm here, like it's just like, okay, I prepare, I do my job, and now when it's time to like get on the field and do my thing, I just go do whatever.
Yeah.
Like in high school, it's like, I gotta do this. I gotta make a play.
For recruiting and stuff?
Like, yeah, I think that's part of it. You know, here, like, even though, you know, you go out on the field and ball, you got a chance to go to the NFL, especially being at a school like Georgia.
Yeah.
But you can't really make that happen. Where, like, recruiting, like, you know, you're pushing out your film. You can't, nobody's sending their film to the Falcons. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, high school, you're like, you have one touchdown catch. You're already sending it out to coaches. So it's just everything. I'm about to say, you at halftime, like, texting it to Kirby, like, hey, look at this. Offer me. Like, but, like, college, you know, everything's like, if it happens, you know, you just kind of control what you can control. So, like, it just brings less stress. So I feel like here we play a lot looser. And, like, you know, you have more fun. And I feel like that's why we play better. Yeah. Like, you know, we're focused, don't get me wrong, and we prepare. But, like, once we get on the field, it's just like,
have fun.
Let it go.
Yeah. That's one thing. Like, the coaches are like, you're here for a reason. Like,
right.
We're here to recruit you for a reason. Like, just do what you can do. Like,
do what you can do. We trust your abilities.
Yeah, like, just do what you've shown us you can do. Like, we put you on the field for a reason. And, like, when you have a coaching staff like this, like, that's so, like, good at what they do, and they've been doing this for years, and the amount of knowledge and information they have about the game, like, it relieves you because you could just trust in them because, you know, at the end of the day, they've been doing this for years, so they know what's best. You know what I'm saying? So, pumpkin spice lattes? You messing with that?
I'm not going to lie, bro. I'm not one of any of them sweet drink type of dudes. I like hot chocolate.
Hot chocolate?
Hot chocolate. I don't drink tea. I don't drink pumpkin spice, nothing nice. I don't drink none of that. Nah, I don't drink coffee. I don't drink none of that. But, I mean, I will say the few times, my mom and my sister, they love Starbucks. Like, they'll go to Starbucks, all that stuff, like
every day?
8 days a week.
8 days?
8 days a week if they could. Yeah. So, like, I do like the smell of it. Like, it
smells good?
Yeah, like what they call aromatherapy or whatever. I like walking in there, but, like, I don't drink it. What do you feel?
I drink coffee, like, if I'm at the facility. But, like, I'm not going to go to Starbucks.
I didn't know we had coffee at the facility.
Yeah, like, I'm not going to drink Starbucks. Like, I'm not going to go out and buy it. I'm cheap.
See, yeah, I've never bought Starbucks.
Like, I went to Starbucks, like, a couple times, like, with my girlfriend or something. And them drinks are, like, $8. I'm like, just for a drink?
For a bev?
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. I'm like, nah, bro. I'm not
for
spending
a bev?
$8 for a drink. Like, it just...
Starbucks about to ban us.
Yeah, nah.
Not the Starbucks here,
but just
other Starbucks.
Not the one in Athens.
Not the ones in Athens. Other Starbucks.
Those ones are cheaper.
Yeah, those ones actually are great. Actually, they make you faster. I heard.
Halloween or Thanksgiving?
That's a hard one.
Really?
See, because, like, my family, like, I was born in the DMV, but, like, my dad's Jamaican and my mom's Bahamian. So, like, they don't really do Halloween. Back in, you know, when they were home and stuff like that. So, like, and then, I don't know about you, but, like, I was always one of those kids, my coaches had, like, as a kid, we had practice on Halloween.
Yeah.
So, like, I got back, it was done. I didn't really start celebrating Halloween until like high school.
High school, like, yeah.
So like Thanksgiving, but like Thanksgiving, like we go all in, like jerk chicken, oxtails. My Bahamian side of the family don't cook. Don't kill me, mama. But so like I gotta say Thanksgiving. What would you say?
Yeah, I would say Thanksgiving. I feel like Halloween is more like friends and stuff, like with friends.
It's friend stuff.
Like friends, going out with your friends, having fun with your friend. I feel like my family though made it like family time too, especially like when there's young kids like in the house as well. But,
okay, so Halloween. I don't know if you're gonna trick or treat and go out, whatever.
Nah,
but if you were,
I'm too old for that, bro.
You're never too old to trick or treat.
Yes, I am, bro.
You're not.
I'm 21.
Just don't. I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't go to somebody's house and say, "Hey, trick or treat," because you might get in trouble. But you can trick or treat. But if you were to dress up, what would your costume be?
What would my costume be?
Don't say nothing lame like a football player. Don't say that.
I've done that before.
I did that. I did that as a kid.
I have my helmet.
I used to walk with my helmet. But if you could dress up this year, what would you be?
I don't know. I'm not a big Halloween guy.
Would you be B-Mac?
Nah. Nah.
You wouldn't be Coach B-Mac?
You be Coach McGee?
I would be Coach McGee.
Nah.
Actually, scratch that. I'd be D-Hill.
D-Hill?
Shout out D-Hill. I'd be D-Hill for Halloween.
D-Hill for Halloween.
I get the dreads.
You get the chain?
I definitely got to get the D-Hill chain. He would let me borrow it.
The little Hill chain?
Big Hill, not the little one. Don't let him play you like that. I'd be D-Hill for Halloween. Get a, what's it called, a little wig, dreads.
I'll probably be something lame. I'll probably be like...
You're just going to openly admit you're going to be something lame?
Yeah, because look, this was going to happen knowing me. I'm be doing stuff. Then people be like, oh, let's dress up for Halloween. I'll be like,
damn,
it's going to be on Halloween. So, you know, like, ain't going to be nothing left. Just get the Freddy Krueger mask.
You're lame.
Just go out, bro.
I hated guys like you. They thought that shit was so hard.
And get my pillowcase?
Oh, my God. I thought you were going to say, like, tie a blanket around your neck and just walk around like a superhero.
Nah.
Look like Captain Underpants.
Nah, I'll just get, like, a mask or something. Something lame. Maybe Batman.
I guess so. You do you.
Would Batman be fine? I'll be a short Batman.
Are you Batman?
I'll be a short Batman, wouldn't it?
You like Bat Kid. You'd be like Bat Junior. Junior Bat.
Watch out, bro.
Bat Squared.
Bro, you're chatting.
Hi, y'all. So as you might know, I also run a clothing brand called JTT Brand. It's been very meaningful to me. It represents a piece of me and a piece of my late aunt. Recently, I am dropping this week a shirt for Mental Health Screening Month, which is this October. I dealt with this myself as my senior year, dealt with mental health issues. I had to go to therapy for a few months and it struck me deep. So mental health is a big aspect in my life and I want to share it with the rest of the world and you. So I will be selling this shirt and I will post other pictures of the back of the shirt later. This month, if you want to DM the brand JTT on Instagram, I will bring it to you, deliver it to you, whatever I got to do. This is very important to me. It's not really about the money. I'm selling the shirts cheap, about $25. It's really just more about trying to make an impact. Thank you.
Once again, I want to give another shout out to the Mark for having us and the Players Lounge, man, for allowing us to have our own show. Just being able to show our personalities a little bit, talk to in front of the camera, and just cut up like how we are. Cut up with
just
your
like
boys,
the locker room.
Just like the locker room. But make sure you guys like and comment and tell us what you want, who you want to see on the show. Like we got to start bringing guests on. We haven't
Subscribe.
We haven't had a guest in a minute.
We bringing a guest next week.
We're bringing a guest.
We gonna figure.
Comment who y'all want.
Comment
Anybody.
who y'all want, or I'm bringing D Hill.
I don't care who it is, bro. Comment. We're gonna have them there.
Bet that we gonna bring a guest.
They don't even gotta be on the team.
They ain't gotta
Don't
be on the
matter.
team. They don't even gotta be in the country. No, I'm like, we don't got fly you out money yet.
Yeah, nah.
We gonna get there though.
But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Go Dogs.
Go Dogs.